I was just driving along, minding my own business, and all of a sudden, it sounded like I was scraping on something. Oh, it was this piece of paper down here. All right, let's get that out of the way. Good to go now. Welcome to the LA Auto Show. Have to start here on the general overview of the auto show. This is the Heritage Ford GT, but last time we saw this in Pebble Beach, it didn't have the numbers on it. This time it has the numbers on it. So we got the 9 in the exposed carbon fiber, both on the hood and on the side of the car, looking real nice. All the carbon that we see here, that is actually part of the bodywork, which is super cool. I will say, slightly sad that we don't have the carbon series here that was at SEMA. I don't know, have I talked about this in the video yet? I don't know if I have. So they have a new edition of the GT, just like they do the Heritage, and they did the competition version. Now the follow-up to the competition is the carbon series. I had asked if I could do exposed carbon fiber stripes on mine when I ordered it, and I was told, nope, sorry sir, that's not gonna be a possibility. You can only do the single carbon fiber stripe if you get the competition. I was like, all right, well, I'll get black. Well, now they released the carbon series that has the dual exposed carbon fiber stripes. You also have air conditioning. You also have radio, but you have a few other lighter pieces they replaced, and that makes it like 40 pounds lighter in total than the standard. And then they also have really nice Alcantara with white contrast stitching on the interior, full Alcantara and exposed sills. It's okay. It's all right. I'm not envious. I'm not envious at all. But Miami blue with the exposed carbon fiber stripes and that interior would look nice. That's okay. It's okay. This looks nice too. Whoever ends up getting the carbon series, lucky to them. Hopefully I'll see one at some point. Or maybe I hope I don't, because I don't want to be envious. Don't get me wrong, I'm perfectly happy with mine. It's great. Don't worry about it. It's only because I had asked specifically, can I get exposed carbon fiber stripes? That's the only reason I was like, I like the booth setup here. It's really cool. It's almost like shipping containers, but it almost looks like the packaging for a toy car. Also, it says GT500 January 14th, 2019. So I guess that's a little tease for when the new GT500 is going to be released with, I don't know, like 800 horsepower. Something nuts. Hey, look. It's a familiar vehicle. Wow. Isn't that nifty? I wonder whose car that is. Why it's on display at the LA Auto Show. They put my name on the things. That's pretty cool. So I teased it a couple days ago on Twitter, but Galpin was like, hey, do you want to put the GT on display? And I was like, sure, why not? It's gonna be raining the next couple of weeks anyway, so this is a place where lots of people can look at it. And look at that, right? Like front and center, smack dab in the middle. I feel like I'm not worthy, but I don't know, the car is at least. It's not like it's me there, it's a car that looks cool, as opposed to me obstructing the vision right now. You're just like, whoa, move out of the way so we can get a full view of that beautiful thing under the showroom lights. I wish I had a garage that had like showroom lights that would make everything all look nice and illuminated, but dang, that color looks good right now. But you should follow this person. You should follow him on Instagram. And then you should also follow on YouTube and all of those things. Just like go, they're all linked in the description. Just make sure that you follow them all, because the owner of this, I don't know, I've heard he's all right, but you should still follow all the social media stuff, because why wouldn't you want to do that? You can see more of the car. It's a cool car. It's pretty dope. Okay, this right here, this is a dream car. All right, if you don't know what this is, you're like, Jordan, why are you interested in that? That looks like some Dinky's miniature 80s Ford car. This is the RS200, okay? There was a period of time, I think all throughout like the late 80s and 90s, where this was the fastest accelerating car in the world to 60 miles an hour. Did it in 3 seconds, or at least the Evo version, which this is. This is Ken Block's car, and it's over 700 horsepower. Most of the Evo cars are running 600. I guess he took it even further. This is a Group B rally homologation car. It was run in Group B for a short amount of time until I think a crash that one of them got into is one of the reasons Group B ended. It's just, for a car that's this small and this tiny, if you can get an Evo, which is running 600 plus horsepower, it's mental. And I want one eventually, but you can never find Evos that are actually for sale. And when they do, they're asking like 500 to 600,000 right now. And I assume they'll only go up from there. One of the standard cars, the non-Evo version, I think is running 230 horsepower, somewhere in that ballpark. So for something this tiny, still quite a bit. But can you imagine running 600 horsepower in something like this? 700 in the specific one. It's just so cool. Maybe one day. Need more garage space, more funds, etc. But it's just, I love it. I love it so much. This is the coolest car here. It really is. You know what goes along with cars, especially luxury cars that you want hair all over? Dogs. So right when you enter, we have dogs. There are no dogs in where there's supposed to be dogs, but maybe dogs will be there tomorrow because it's press day today. So they're like, oh, those media people, they don't care about dogs. Well, we'll bring out the dogs when the kind-hearted general admission are in here. So I guess there will be dogs running around, and you can adopt a dog through Subaru here at the LA Auto Show. I hope that they sell out of dogs because that would be delightful if a lot of dogs found homes at a car show. There's also a kissing booth right there where you can kiss dogs, because who wouldn't want to do that? This is going to end up being like the most densely packed booth. There's just going to be a wall of people around it. Everyone's going to be like, what car is getting revealed here? No, just dogs. This is a car, I guess. It's like it's a self-driving thing. There's no steering wheel in there. I don't know, what do you do when you get to a parking space or something? How does it just know where a parking space is? Doesn't there have to be some human input? It looks very comfortable though. It's like a futuristic house, but in a car. And apparently you're supposed to drink champagne. Because why not? This may be the biggest road car I've ever seen in my entire life. The outside looks like a modern art sculpture, and from the front, I don't know how it fits in a lane on the highway. Also probably not going to make it into too many garages, but it looks really bulletproof, at least. This is me for scale in front of it. I don't know if you get the true perspective on the camera, but like the rear gate, I don't even know how people get into it. It's like head high. You're gonna need a ladder to just climb into your car. Door entry from the side, also very high up. Like you need to do pull-ups in order to get yourself into it. It's just gigantic. It has a lot of modern art curves to it. It's wild. So, just heard it's $2 million. I assume starting price. It's expensive, and they're only building 9 of them in the world. They're going to be pretty rare. Probably not coming to a street near you. It'd be very striking though. Gnarly. I was thinking, because we've got the Jardon Builds channel that's going to be happening. I don't know how familiar those of you on this channel are with the concept, but I figured this would be our next build. So I built it, I brought it here to the LA Auto Show. I wasn't able to stream this one, but eventually it'll be a video of me assembling the Porsche 911 Turbo 3.0, 911 Turbo 3.0. I don't know what year this is, but I did it totally from memory, and I think it turned out pretty well. Looks pretty cool. I am now a certified Lego master builder, coming soon to the Jardon Builds channel near you. Beautiful. All right, I'm excited for this one. This is the first time that I've seen in person the AMG GT63S 4-door. It's a long one. I don't know why with this out there now you would ever buy a CLS 63. They don't actually have the new CLS generation in a 63 model, but they have a 53. But this is what the CLS should have been. Oh, it's so sick. Look, and this matte paint right here, oh man, I don't know what it's called, but it's real nice looking. I guess it's kind of like the Mercedes answer to the Panamera Turbo. Oh, it's nice. I do like me some AMG. Just because I went and got a GT3 RS to replace the C63 doesn't mean that I don't like AMG. This is just, oh man, this is nice looking. I gotta get inside of here. This is dope. Oh man, this interior is sweet. I know you can also get the steering wheel with exposed carbon fiber on it if you want to. This just isn't equipped that way. Massive, gigantic center console. Has like light up buttons on it. When you turn the car on, they illuminate and everything, which is super cool. Spacious rear seats, this contrast. I love dark blue with then the interior having yellow contrast stitching. It's just a really, really nice setup. And it looks great. I think it's rocking over 600 horsepower too. Like, this car is nuts. I do like having a two-door, the GT3 RS, but if you're in need of a four-door, spacious four-seater, woo! I like it. I want to drive it, but we can't do that here. But it's nice. And this is cool. In the display, they have like the G-force meter inside of the TAC, and it's all digital. This is just a massive, massive display. I mean, I guess that's what you've gotten in the S-Class for a while now. But still, just super cool. Nice and spacious. I like the 4-seat layout. I don't know if there's a 5-seat layout that's available, but you get the center console back there, and that's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Honestly, I just don't know why you'd have a CLS when this exists. Even if this is more expensive, obviously, but just wait. Just wait a little bit, and then get one of these, because this is so much better than the CLS. See, this is the new CLS. But why would you get one of the AMGs if there's the AMG GT63 4-door? Just because it's more of a mouthful doesn't mean you shouldn't get that. It's better. It's a lot better. Even from someone who had one of these. All right, here's the real exciting one. This is the AMG GT-R Pro. Because the GT wasn't enough, the GT-R wasn't enough. So they had to do another level up. I believe it's rocking the same power as the AMG GT-R. That's the one that's pretty recognizable in the matte green paint job. This has additional aero tweaks to it. You've got the little like louvers over the front wheels and all that. You got, I don't know what these things are called, but there's a name for them, and you have them on fancy race cars. On the one that, on the GT2 RS that was tweaked by Manthey Racing that ran the record around the ring, that beat itself, they have those, so you know it's fast. And then, look at these buckets. I think that you could get these on the GT-R, but still, oh yeah. See, this feels snug. I've owned AMGs, never owned an AMG with a bucket seat in it before. Also, I think this is around in the GT-R, but you've got a little dial in here where you can just dial down the traction control little by little. I'm gonna set that back just in case. It probably doesn't update while the car's off, but I don't want anyone skidding off the stage when they get this thing out of here. Crossbar in the back, and then it's not quite as exposed as you get in like a Porsche, one of the GT3 RS, GT2 RS if you equip the roll cage. But it's back there. You can see it. You got a lot of headroom too. I like it. This is the most exciting one here. Interior, it looks pretty similar to what the front seat looks like on the GT63S, just because they're kind of the same series, 2-door versus 4-door. Look at that roll cage. Nice. Carbon all over the place. I like this. This map, wait, how does it work? You slide it. Get some cup holders in there because you got to have that practicality. Leather Alcantara combination on the seat there. Grayish contrast stitching going all the way around. These are nice seats though. Really comfortable. A lot more comfortable than they were on my my C63S. They're nice. I want to drive one at some point. I want to drive all these cars at some point, but wishful thinking. Hey, this is the new Z4. I don't think they've updated that in a long time, and it has a very nice matte burnt orange paint job to it. Look forward to seeing like an M variant of it. I don't know when that'll come out. But what I'm more excited about is the 8 Series, which is over yonder. We can walk over to it. So this is the new 8 Series, I guess, in its production glory. This one has an MSRP of $112,000-ish, and I look forward to seeing the, I think there's gonna be an M8. The name though, you go, hey mate, nice mate that you got there, mate. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to resist just calling it's gonna become a meme whenever you see a mate driving down the road. Hey mate. I appreciate that there's a luxurious 2-door to compete with the S-Class Coupe. Pretty cool. Oh, this has the M package on it, but it's not a mate. It's not a mate. Look at this shift knob. What the heck? What the heck? It's like you're gonna get rainbows reflecting throughout your car with this thing. And then what does it say? 8? What the heck? And then when it's a mate, does it say mate in there? Every time you get in your car, it's like, hey mate, how you doing, mate? You guys are gonna hate me by the end of this. I feel like I'm in a Tiffany's or something. I've never been in a Tiffany's, but I imagine this is what it feels like to be in one. Then we've also got a cabriolet over here, the M850i X-Drive convertible. I actually think this color is really cool. It might be the showroom lights, but it almost looks like a chicane gray, like what I have in my 675 LT, except it's metallic. It has some yellowish flakes to it. It's a really nice paint job. Can I make a recommendation if you're gonna buy one of these? Don't get super white seats. It's gonna go poorly for you. Your butt's gonna make them really dirty, and also you just might have like dust in the air, and it's just, white seats are difficult. It looks pretty on the showroom floor and in here, but practicality-wise, not necessarily your #1 choice. There we go. No, no, wait. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Maybe a little back. I just had to scoot the seat back. You see that? I was able to get too close. That's impressive. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I don't feel like I'm in Tiffany's right now anymore. Okay? I don't know how much that option is. It might be like a $10,000 option to get that little crystal shifter, but I feel like I need it. I do like it. I like the white. I had the white in the Continental GT, but let me tell you from experience, would not do it again. I like the design on this though. I'll be honest, not all Beamers do it for me. M4, M5, great. This one, I think it looks very nice. And it's paint job. Just a really nice paint job. Okay, well I think that about does it for the LA Auto Show here. I appreciate them letting me come to press day this time. It's a big plus. It's a lot less crowded. A lot of the displays have the glass down. You can get in a lot of the cars, so it's very nice. Also look, it's a ZR1 over there. Didn't catch that last time, so that's pretty cool. We'll wind it down there though. That was just some highlights. There's obviously a lot more to see here, but if I tried to cover everything, it'd be like a 20-hour long video. Maybe some of you would like that, although the audience retention would probably suggest otherwise, despite all the comments saying we want 20-hour videos. But that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.